Hi everybody, welcome to Imminent Disaster Garage, the official YouTube channel of Imminent Disaster Racing. We're a small racing team out of the Midwest that decided we were going to get into automotive racing for as cheaply as possible. So after a little bit of research, we found that rallycross through the SCCA was a cheap and easy way to get into racing with low entry fees and reasonable expectations of cars. So we went out and bought an $800 car, a $400 spare car, and decided to turn it into a rally racer. Our car of choice was a 2002 Ford Escort ZX2. It's not a good car by any means, but they're everywhere. You can find parts for them in the junkyards all over the place, and it'll be easy for us to fix them, and we happen to have a few spares. Our car of choice was a 2002 Ford Escort ZX2. It's not a good car by any means, but they're everywhere. You can find parts for them in the junkyards all over the place, and it'll be easy for us to fix them, and we happen to have a few spares. So, throughout the course of this YouTube channel, you'll be seeing us building the car and racing the car. We'll do the dash cam video, build days, and we'll record our first experiences with racing with the SCCA and see how the whole process goes. So stick with us and let's see how this all works out. And there it is. It is a giant piece of shit, as I'm sure you expected. Tires are bald. Body is cancerously rusting. And some serious issues here. Serious issues. This is eventually going to be non-repairable, and it's in multiple spots. This one's particularly nice. Gotta love that. And like I said, tires are nearly bald, but it's obviously been in at least one accident. Bumper's a different color, and the fenders are a little banged up. This one's not really too bad. A couple little dents and dings in it, but it is a 2002, so what do you expect from an 18-year-old car? That fender's much worse. Given the fact that I got it from rural Missouri, I'm gonna guess that probably hit a deer. Some of our recent storm damage. That mirror was apparently taped on. They didn't use a very high quality tape. Must be off-brand duct tape. Then again, nothing else on the car is nice, so why would that be, right? Strangely enough, there are no holes in the rear bumper, which is really common on this kind of car. Oh, nope, I was wrong. There's a nice one right there. Yeah. Saves me the trouble of feeling bad when I put a hole in it, huh? The interior is destroyed. I should say I did buy this from a 19-year-old kid, so, you know, I didn't expect it to be pristine. But you gotta love it when they just rip a piece of the door off to put in their custom crappy speakers. Oh yeah. And that's some damn fine wiring too. That must go to those fantastic rally style fog lights. You can't see them here, but we'll get a good shot of them later.
$98,478 miles. I plan on rally crossing this car, and I wonder if it's still as rough as those 198,000 miles. Holes in the dashboard. How the fuck do you get a hole in the dashboard? I mean, the cracks I understand, but holes? I guess everything else looks pretty okay. That is what the driver's door should look like. Oh, look, there's the piece of it. Huh. Temperature control may be slightly difficult. I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say that when he put the head unit in, he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. And that is probably the switch for the fog lights. Wow. Oh, look. More happy custom aftermarket speaker editions. So, I wonder if there's one of these under there and he just figured it out. The way this door panel comes off is the entire panel comes off and lets you access all the stuff behind it. And clearly he did not know that here. Well, let's look under the hood. See what travesties we find there. Wow. Well, it's dirty. It has a shoddy wiring job for the fog lights. The bungee cord holding the battery in really catches my attention. I don't know why the spacer isn't in there. Maybe he broke it. Maybe the battery's not the right size. Looks like we have some oil leakage around the top. But nothing major. Should be fun to play with. See how long until I break it.